Roll up in the club. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. I don't know. You know what? I bet you got it, that you don't know who to trust. So many player hating niggas trying to sound like us. Say they ready for the flow, but I don't think they know it. Straight to the depths of hell, let's where them caps going. Well, all you still down, nigga, holler when you see me. And let these devils off, but they finally free me. I got a caravan of niggas every time we ride. Hitting motherfuckers up when we pass by. Until I die, little like the most players. It's even when I'm high, up with being close later. The bitches in my eyes. Cause all I want is cash and things. A 5 double low, bands want flashy rings. Bitches pursue me like a dream. Been known to disappear before your house is like a dope game. It seems my make that the cage over in the motherfucking paper plate. Save money, bring bitches, bitches bring lies. One niggas getting jealous, motherfuckers out. Depend on me like the first and 15. They might only do us like we got 4 niggas and low riders and ski masks screaming thug like every time they pass. All eyes on me. All right.
What's going on?
This Lindell and Tim, baby. T.O.G. and Barillas podcast, man. What it do today? What it do? Bro, tell them you coming live from Las Vegas today, baby.
Live from Vegas, baby. We doing the damn thing, okay? Man, you know, right out here, you got the election, you got all the stuff going on out there.
Yes, sir. The viewers.
You got Hollywood, cosmetology. I'm in the Bellagio.
Not the Bellagio.
Yeah, I'm in the Bellagio, my nigga.
You around there, you ain't doing it big, is you?
I ain't doing that, man. I'm just, you know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's
so, man.
It's growth, man. It's continue to grow.
So first, hey, look here. I want to tell you and Tyra, congratulations on your wedding, which was yesterday.
Right.
You finally tied the knot, right? Man, hey, I'm happy. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for y'all. Many, many more years, you know what I'm saying, you know, to death do his part type. Hey, like I say, I've been watching growth, man, and I'm loving it. Y'all went and did it big down in Vegas, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, we ain't coming back next week, so you know we still.
Yes, sir.
I just want to make sure the podcast go on.
Yeah, but, see, tell them we still going, baby.
Yeah. My thing is, you know, if I could say anything to any male or female is out here that's been through tumultuous situation as far as relationships, don't give up.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Exactly. Y'all don't care how many times you done failed at it. You know what I'm saying? You get back up and get going again because it's out there. Yeah, it's out there, you know.
One thing, if you keep going, it's never a failure, right? It's just a learning.
It's a learning experience. That's what we got to learn.
Exactly.
It's never fair, you know. I mean, you go through relationships, okay?
Yeah.
Don't let it. I'm gonna keep going regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Until you find that right one, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most definitely, man. So, like I say, man, I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. I hate I couldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? You know your boy wanted to be there. You know what I'm saying? But I know y'all doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? So look, me and you chopped it up earlier.
Right.
We want to get in here and talk about what if Tupac was still alive. All right. So you was telling me you actually down there where Tupac actually got killed.
Right. I made sure I went to I mean what street they Colby, some street. I got to get the names right or whatever. But I made sure I went to see the spot.
Yeah.
And I'm right around the corner from the MGM and all that where the fight was that night. Now I remember this was 25 years ago.
Exactly.
And that night you had Mike Tyson in that fighting or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now my thing is, you know, when I look at the strip, because this is my first time in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
So when they tell us the story about Tupac, I was like, okay, he caught me. But I was thinking like it'd be easy to catch somebody like, you know what I'm saying, to do something. It ain't that easy to find motherfuckers in here.
Yeah.
Especially with the crowds it is. So it had to been some serious stuff going on. Somebody had been following you, ask me. And then to shoot him and get away.
Yeah.
Traffic down here is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't too many police. Ain't like the hood. Police ain't everywhere like that. But traffic is a motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah. So look
And
here, I want to touch on before we get more in depth on it. I want to touch on just so we can understand what type of guy this guy was, right? And so what we basically what me and you were talking about, what we're trying to bring, like, where would Tupac be nowadays? Will we still have the same Tupac? You know, which would they paint it as like a thug? You know what I'm saying? Now you're talking about 25 years later.
right.
Right?
So Tupac will be 50 years old right now.
Exactly.
Okay.
50 years old.
So 50 going 51 or whatever. But the thing is, at what I came up with was all our leaders that was that spirit that was cut off abruptly. Most of them never got to 40.
Yeah.
Most of them never got to 40.
20s and 30s.
So we never really got to see the full development of those people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All those people that died before their full development of their whole consciousness and whole self-being and whole understanding of what we have now, we didn't get to see that.
Yeah.
So my thing was, okay, are we stuck in the perpetual thugism because we don't want to let our icons go? Are we stuck in
where you used to be?
Right, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers, Marcus Garvey, on and on and on. We have countless amounts of heroes and giants that we look up to that fought for us to get to where we are right now. And we really been on them shoulders for a minute. But are we stuck? You know, I look at the neighborhoods, I look at the things that I see, and people still play Tupac songs, and then you have Tupac's minions of who he was at 25 that's constantly coming out with records, killing, blah, 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 blah. Now, one thing I know, when I gathered Tupac information as far as who he was and how he lived, he was really about change. He was really about progression. Matter of fact, when he used the word nigga, he said, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished.
Exactly.
Listen to that. Listen to what he said now. I mean, he ain't talking about what he rapped about. He's talking about when he went into the places and spoke of what his vision was for us. He said, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. That's what niggas meant to him.
Yeah.
Has that changed? Have we achieved that goal? If we really love, and that's my thing, if we really love our heroes, whoever your hero is, and they were cut down, do we keep loving them? We understand we have to love them in progressive states of their understanding at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like if I stop being you constantly, every time we talk, you say, I see the growth. Now, what if you have not seen no growth since I got out of, from back when I went to prison? And
or your time was cut short. What if
my time was cut short? So you never know.
Yeah.
You never see this growth. You never see me go from this point to that point.
Yeah.
And my question is, do they cut off the growth of these people because these people have such influence so they can cut off the knowledge that we gain for our future? Because they know what type of people we are. They know we love our heroes. They know we love hard and we loyal. But should we stay loyal to an idea that passed?
Have hindered us and kept us stuck.
Or do we continue, or do we take that idea from where it was and we add on to it from what we know from the person? See, a lot of people don't do no research on our heroes and what they were thinking. A lot of people didn't know that Malcolm X was coming to the point of thinking that, okay, maybe we can work together. You know, you can't join me, but we can work together, and because we need some help. Martin Luther King had came to the point where he was saying poor people's campaign is the most important thing. He denouncing all he got off civil rights and he stopped with it, but he recognized that being poor was bigger than what they were dealing with then, and it encompasses more people.
And what's so crazy, anytime it came to that, some always happened where they was mysteriously killed or whatever, cut short, like you were saying.
Life cut down. You know what I'm saying? That's like you pruning something well before it bears its fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Just from the seeds you see, just from what you're seeing as it grows, you're saying to yourself, "Oh, if this grows, see that what they do. They look at the implications from where they at to where it can go, with the influences they have."
Yeah.
So if you got enough influence to start changing people's mind to go to a positive direction, to carry you somewhere that's gonna be more of a catastrophe for somebody else. If you learn this, then we got to cut you down, because we don't want this to happen. Because we don't want to lose our grip on the power that we have, which is going to be lost anyway. But we have to. I personally, I go into these icons, these heroes of mine, and I read their biographies. I learn who they are. I get, like, out here, I've been getting street knowledge of different things that was going on. People that was here, people that understood. Just asking people randomly. First, I asked them how long they been here. For guys that have been here for a minute, I talked to them about what happened that night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as Tupac go, as far as Martin Luther King go, Reverend William Barber with the Poor People's Campaign has picked up that mantle.
Okay.
For the Poor People's Campaign that Martin Luther King, they cut his life off short to move. And I helped them too. What I'm saying is, our leaders didn't want us to stay stuck in a mindset. It's no way. Not when they were so progressive, they had to chop them down. Think about it.
Yeah. And I can remember watching the Malcolm X movie, and when Malcolm X had those guys follow him down to the jailhouse, and that man said that's too much power for one man. And what he was talking about, how he can change the mindset and have people to follow. See, and that's the biggest thing. If you can change a person's mindset and get them to follow, that's what scares people, right?
But see, that's where you have to learn the strategy.
Okay.
See, like everybody that I've known that admire these cats want to emulate them in some type of way. But what type of way do you emulate them when they're not here? Unless you do your research on who these people were and what their purpose, what their passion was, then anything that you do to emulate what they were showing in their presence or in their public self might not encompass everything that they are as far as their private self.
Yeah.
Because see, you got to remember, when you're dealing with a public self, for instance, I'm going to just use me for example. When I caught that case and that stuff hit the news like it did, there's no way you couldn't tell me I was the worst motherfucker on earth at that time, especially in Birmingham. Oh, I can't believe Tim did that. They had no idea what was the backstory.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that the media, if you accept what the media is saying, then you're accepting a narrative that was never meant for you.
Exactly. And I think we get caught up with that a lot with the media.
Right, because we think the media don't lie.
Yeah.
And that's a lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this being here is nostalgic in the first place, because I love Tupac. That was my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I never met him, but I saw him a couple of places when we were doing a couple of things we're doing. He moved just like a glimpse of, oh, that Tupac right there. But he might be riding around the road.
But you can relate to his music. His music got us through a lot.
His music gave me focus on what the mission was. See, but if you only hear about the guns and the killing and the drugs, and you're not hearing the mission. All this was tools to get to another level that he used at that time with the minimum amount of understanding that he had at that point. He was only 25 now.
So if he was 25, think about this, man. Because
when he died now, when he made his music, he was 22, 23. Okay.
Exactly. So that's what I'm getting at. you take a person 21, 22 years of age and be that powerful where people is following. Because, see, I'm sitting here with a 21-year-old daughter. So I can't imagine her, like, the world is following and listening to every, you get what I'm saying? You up under a microscope, right? At 21 and 22 years of age. And these are kind of cats that was leading out, because you got to think, Fred Hampton, he was 21 when he got killed. Right. Tupac was 25 when he got killed. Right?
Biggie was 24.
Yeah. Martin Luther King was 39.
39.
39. Both of them was 39 when they got
39. Yeah.
So these kids were leading in their 20s and 30s.
So let's look at this. See, we're just accepting these deaths and not looking at the plots behind it.
Gotcha.
You got billions of people on Earth that can be hit by random or whatever. Cause it's man, I don't know how many people out here, man.
I can believe it, bro.
And look, everybody ain't up to par. Everybody ain't on top of their game.
Yeah.
So you got plenty of people out here that somebody could knock off, and you know, but these were targeted hits, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Okay. So why were they targeted? What was so important? What was going on? See, we get so caught up in the emotional side of the things that happen, and we mourn, and then all that's good. But what was the scheme behind it?
Yeah.
What was really going on? And as you become more, and me personally, as I become more of a man and an adult, and understanding worldviews and how this thing works, especially after being in the belly of the beast myself.
Exactly.
I start seeing things a little different. And what I would like to bring forth, get a better understanding is, why are we not moving these ideas from the most brilliant people that came through here? I mean, listen, I want you to dig this.
All right.
Harriet Tubman died, and she was like 90, 91. She had lived her life.
Yeah.
In the 1800s. Okay.
Yeah.
She did missions in the Civil War.
Yeah.
After she became who she became. But before then, when she was a younger girl, when she was a younger woman, and she escaped, they used to have looking for her. They want her dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. People knew who she was, but they never came and did anything to her. Why? Because we didn't have social media, we didn't have media, we didn't have these opportunities to see this woman over and over again.
Yeah.
So her touch, even though it was major, it was limited.
Yeah.
It was limited to the Maryland area, the Virginia area. It was limited. You know what I'm saying? Wherever she went to go, it was limited there. But the rest, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, they came in the age of motion pictures or cameras or whatever. And these influences, by having the videography of it, attracted more and more people.
Yeah.
So the powers that be, they couldn't have that. Because now you got beautiful stories about beautiful people and their pain, their struggle, and their triumph.
Yeah.
Against the heretics, against the slave owners, against the oppressors. Yeah. And now people who are in that same demographic or feel that same way feel that hope. They feel like I can do it. And the last thing they want you to think is you can do anything but what they tell you to do. Got to stay in line. You got to be an Oompa Loompa in this bitch.
So let me ask you this. So all those leaders that we had came through, right? So, I mean, do you think we have just bought in and just like, have we given up, or are we more underground, more discreet on what we're doing,
I mean,
strategic?
There's a lot of other stuff going on that's more discreet, okay? And what we need is a more totalitarian as far as leadership. We need a leadership like football, next man up.
Gotcha.
If they do decide to knock somebody off,
somebody fall right in place.
The mission shouldn't stop because it should be a universal mission.
Mm-hmm.
It should be talked about. I mean, it should be given the opportunities or the word and what's going on should be given to each other, and we should continue to move forward.
Yeah.
When you cut somebody like Tupac off while he was in his thugism,
yeah,
you saw him converting over to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So now I want everybody to stay right there in that thug thinking. If I keep you in that thug theory, then I can make sure I create the laws because I know what y'all thinking now. Yeah, I want to keep y'all right there. Now I can create laws that when you do certain things, I can get you into this monster I got.
And it goes to, it's just like the music. You know, they'll play the music that, you know, like you say, the killing, you know, talking about the women, degrading the women, you know, all this type of stuff. They'll pump that music, but when you play music, I mean, when they play music, thinking type music or whatever, or even just say slow jams, you know, good vibe music, you don't see that a lot no more.
But you know, it's because of what we're listening to. They can play the fuck they want to play. What are you gonna listen to?
Yeah. See,
until we understand that we have to listen to things because we are people that grab information the way we have to grab it. Because we look at the people that's dealing with us as being more truthful. For the most part. You know, people lie, whatever, people lie, everybody lie. But at the same time, we have to get to a point where as a people, I'm talking about poor people, Black people, Hispanic people, women, all the people that are being disenfranchised, got to come up with a whole nother way of thinking where we understand each other and decide what we're going to listen to, what we're going to teach our children to listen to, what's important for us as far as our future go. Because if we don't start taking care of it right now, our children going to have a hard ass time, bro.
Yeah. No, I say, the future ugly. If we don't start now, the future ugly.
Yeah, but that's and my understanding of everything that I'm seeing here and what I know and what I've been through, to work closer together, to put down petty differences, to come to the point where I'm not afraid of my brother, but I embrace him. Once he shows himself to be a part of a team that's focused on what's the best for all of us.
Yeah.
Once we can create a platform where we can have a voice. You know, I had a thing going the other day, and it was like, what is it that's going on with, say, voting?
All right.
Now people say I don't want to vote. I don't want to vote. I ain't gonna vote. So what if you don't vote, you don't get none of the benefits of the people that vote? They took that same sheet of paper and said, well, we got this many people voting. Well, whoever don't vote, they get treated like this, but people vote, they get treated like that. Who has the voice?
They'll run to the polls.
Exactly.
See, I mean,
but that's what it is right now. Right now we're in a good spot. But if you don't start voting and paying attention to what's going on, shit, man. Listen.
And you know, when I watch different type of movies or anything, politics play a big role in all these movies. I mean, they always talk about politics. You know, the powers that be, the people that got it, it's politics. They fighting and jousting in the politic world. Like who got who can put their money behind this to be able to get that. It's always about politics.
If you ever been out to Vegas, I know.
No, I know.
Listen, and you look at everything around here, all this is politics.
Exactly.
This is a desert. This all it is, a desert. And brother, they making plenty of money.
I know. They've been doing it for a while. They ain't just started. I mean, you can go back and
So
watch the more movies. They
and so if they doing it, if they've been doing it for a while, what are we doing? I don't know nobody that own anything. I mean, man, listen.
Man, I keep telling we still
They
stuck.
trapping. They got dispensary out here. They trapping.
Yeah.
They trapping good, boy.
I mean, I think I think we stuck far as mindset wise. Like we still stuck. We behind, and we stay behind because we don't even start like we don't think ahead, man. And it'd be sad that we don't try to change the way we think because we'll stay behind. We're gonna always stay 10 steps behind the way we think.
No, we ain't. Right? I'm not gonna do it.
No, I'm talking about.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking to you right now.
Okay. I mean, me and you on a different. Yeah, we're on a different wavelength.
I understand the global thinking.
Yeah.
But once you start getting individuals to start thinking for themselves, it's contagious.
Yeah.
You know, all I can say is that if you know me, and if you know Lindell, if you understand my journey, if you had any, if you haven't, just check it out.
Yeah.
To be where I'm at now, to be where Lindell is at now, it was not no easy journey. So if we listened to what people said, if we went by what was supposed to happen, if we believe in all the bullshit that they gave us, if we said that we'll never get here because ain't nobody did this, we wouldn't be here now. Exactly. My thing is we have to believe in self. And if you don't believe in yourself, believe in somebody that believes in itself.
Yeah.
Don't hate.
And they go back to what you were saying. Just think about it. They cut a Tim or Lindell down back when we was 25. Where were we at the age of 25? What were we doing? We wasn't at this level. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, the thought process wasn't even at this level yet. Because we weren't mature enough to even understand. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, so if those cats was able to get into their 40s and 50s, the whole game changed. You know what I'm saying? They weren't able to get there.
Tupac said something, and I believe that back in the day he said, I might not be the one to change the world, but I want to be the one that sparked the mind.
Yeah.
Listen what he said now. I want to be the one that sparked the mind that could change the world. Exactly. That's why we here now. We heard that. When I started talking about it, it resonated in your mind right then. You heard that. You heard me say that. Okay, so that resonated. We said, hey, I help.
Yeah.
Because if I really want to give tribute to Tupac, he said, I want to be the person that sparked the mind to bring about the change. Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why would you want to be anything but the person that mind was sparked to continue on the change that you believe that this dude was trying to get to do? You wouldn't be out here killing each other. You wouldn't be continuing to fall into the game of what they doing to keep us going back and forth to prison. You'll be in the law office. You'll be fighting these folks on the fronts where we can fight them at.
Yeah.
But you be doing it in silence.
And then you be fighting
everybody. You got to be here.
Yeah.
You ain't got to let everybody know what you're doing, but just be here. Man, look, I got to go, man.
Okay, bro. Hey, look here. You already know it, man. Look, appreciate you taking time out while you're on your vacation, man. Hey, man, look, have fun down there, man. Can't wait till you get back. We'll chop it up, man. Hey, and thank everybody for joining in, you know what I'm saying, and following us. We'll be coming back again live next Thursday, right? At 7 p.m.
Next Thursday.
Man, look, do your thing, man. Love you out there, man. Love you.
Man, listen, bro. Life getting better and better.
I know it, bro. Look, you glowing, bro. You glowing.
You had to go through your struggles. You know, I've been through a lot of them.
Yeah, I know it.
But, bro, when you get to heaven, when you get to that peace of mind,
you feel me?
When
Hey,
you get to
you got that
when
glow,
you,
man.
when you get to the point, bruh,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Do your thing, man.
All right, man. Y'all be cool. Peace.
All right, man. We out, man. Peace
All
out.
right.